Hey guys, thanks for joining me in my kitchen. I'm going to be showing you how to make an entire rotisserie bird in the Instant Pot. Don't move that channel. So if you are like me, you are busy, you are not wanting to be cooking every single day, and you want something that's a little versatile that you can have with broccoli, with a grain, in tacos, and rotisserie chicken is that thing. Am I right? How many times have we rushed over to the supermarket to get a rotisserie chicken because we just don't have time to cook, and we know that we keep using that rotisserie chicken throughout the next 2 or 3 days. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do today, and I'm going to show you how to do it with a nice dry rub, and it's going to taste delicious, and you're going to thank me. So let's get to it. First thing you're going to need is a half of an onion. You do not need to take the peel off. It is good with the peel. If you want to take the peel off, that is fine too. Half an onion. Next are the seasonings, and what I have here is paprika, garlic, salt, and pepper. Nothing complicated, so let's get to it. So you're going to take your dry rub and just mix it together, because that is what you're going to put on top of your entire chicken on both sides. Make sure you have about 1.5 cups of water to put into your Instant Pot. Depending on how many pounds your chicken is, you're gonna want to cook your chicken in the Instant Pot for about 8 minutes per pound. So mine is about 4.5 pounds, so I'm gonna be doing about 36 minutes in there. Set your Instant Pot to the time. You're gonna do the pressure high, as you can see right there, and set your timer. And it's pressure on high, okay? And then you're gonna add the water. Now make sure that you are adding, mine is an 8-quart Instant Pot. Make sure that you are adding the water before the chicken. If you do not add the water before the chicken, you're gonna find yourself in a pickle, because when you put the chicken in there, if you have to add the water after, you're basically gonna be taking all that dry rub and it's gonna be falling into the water. So make sure that you do it before. Okay, so you're gonna set your chicken on that trivet. This came with the Instant Pot, and you're just gonna start putting the dry rub on top of the chicken as so. And this is a little hard to do one-handed, but unfortunately my tripod just broke, so the show must go on. All right, so you're just gonna start adding it all around the chicken. Make sure that you get all of it, and then you're gonna flip it to the other side. This is the other side of the chicken, because we flipped it good. And we're going to just follow the whole process again. As you can see, the onion is in the cavity. And I also added a little bit of garlic in there, because you can never have enough garlic, right? Okay, so you have the dry rub there all over both sides, and I've kept it chicken breast side up. And I put a little bow on it because I'm so fancy. But I already have the water going, as you can see. So now it's just a matter of putting this puppy in there. All right, now that the bird is in there, we're just gonna lay the lid and shut it. And of course, as always, make sure that you are not venting. See, that is the venting valve. That's not what you want. You want the sealing valve. All right, and we're just gonna leave it there for 36 minutes. All right, guys, so I let my Instant Pot release the air inside naturally, and that took about 17 minutes, so we're about to see the contents inside. This is the finished product. Now, in our home, we do not like to see the chicken like this. We like it with a little bit more color. So what I normally do is set my oven to broil. Keep in mind, it's perfectly fine to eat just like this, and especially if you don't have much time or don't feel like it. But we like to brown it a little bit more. So my last step is usually to put it in the oven to broil for about 5 to 8 minutes, depending on how fast it browns. I usually put it at about 350, so that's gonna be my last step. Now that I've transferred it from the trivet to my oven tray, we are going to put this in the oven. All right, and while that broils, I wanted to show you the inside of my Instant Pot, because the water is now broth. So it's something that you can use for every day in your cooking as well. See that? So literally it's like you're getting a double whammy by cooking a whole chicken in there. And you can use that chicken broth throughout the week. All right, so let me show you what 7 minutes at 350 in the oven at broil did. Look at that bird. You see now it has that crispy exterior and it is good to go. So as you can see, look at that. It literally falls off of the bone. Look. Look at that. Oh my God. So delicious. So you can see how tender that meat is. And now for a taste test. Look at that. That looks yum, 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 yum. Mmm. That is very good, guys. The skin, because it was a dry rub and because I added it to broil afterwards, it's perfect, nicely crisped. So that is it, guys. That took really little effort, especially when you're coming home from work and you're tired and you're exhausted and you definitely don't want to have to cook, but you want food for the rest of the week. Rotisserie chicken in the Instant Pot is where it's at. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you'd like to see next, and I'll see you in the next one.